You've probably at least once in your life discussed a leave extension, salary increase, fewer days of work with your boss, probably because maybe you want to spend more time with your family and all the like. And you've probably also discussed with a car dealer or a car company to maybe give you a car at the best price possible. You might have also discussed someday with a company to maybe export or import a certain product. So all of those are different forms of negotiations. So negotiation is actually a very broad topic and has a lot of different dimensions. And on the channel, I've been always advising you to always negotiate and see how you could export goods from Africa to whichever part of the world you are and make good money for yourself. I will be walking you through exactly how to negotiate for businesses, all right? You could actually be abroad and do some good negotiations for yourself in Africa in order to get a business started abroad or Africa. So like I said, we basically negotiate every day without even knowing. A negotiation is simply a problem you are working on to solve together as partners. Or it is actually a process in which two or more parties with different goals, different needs actually come together to discuss an issue and find a mutually acceptable solution. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through the basics of what you need to know if you are about to get into a negotiation. So without further ado, let's go straight into the video. But before we do that, you know exactly what to do. Like this video, share it with your loved ones, all right? And also do well to join our membership if you haven't joined yet, for there are a lot of interesting things going on there. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Elvin Jik and I take it as my personal mission to make sure that you attain your financial independence as soon as possible. So that's why on this channel we do everything business, entrepreneurship and personal development. So you're watching Africa Today and we are starting right now. I will start by giving you a little secret, all right? This is exactly what I do. And this should apply at almost every stage of your life, all right? Negotiate everything. When I talk of everything, I mean every little bit of a thing. So whenever you are about to have a business transaction whatsoever, always make sure to negotiate everything. This is simply because you don't get what you want in life, all right? You simply get what you are willing to negotiate. So always make sure to negotiate everything. Nothing will come to you for free. Nothing is for granted, all right? Never take anything for granted. So that's why you need to know what you are willing to negotiate in order to have what you want to have. It is as simple as that. If you put this at the back of your mind, you are going to always come out as a winner in most, if not all, negotiations. No one wants to lose, right? Everyone always wants to win, always wants to have that feeling that, oh yeah, they've won, oh yeah, they've gotten a good deal and everything. So you have to protect yourself. It is a law of nature, all right? It is very simple. If you don't ask, you don't get. Even the Bible says it. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. All right? So that literally means in a negotiation, if you need a discount, ask for it. If you need an extra bonus, ask for it. Whatever you need, ask for it, all right? Depending on the type of negotiation you are in, always ask for whatever thing you want. Now, let's go to what you are going to be needing before entering a negotiation, all right? What do you need to have at the back of your mind? What are the steps you need to take before even getting into a negotiation proper? So the first thing I would advise you to make sure you do is to prepare, all right? Get prepared. Do the necessary things you would need to do to be prepared for that negotiation. This is because once you are prepared, you've got 99% chances to come out a winner out of that negotiation, all right? Do your homework, all right? Know everything you need to know about your opponent or your future partner. So know who they are, all right? Who are you going to be meeting? What are their values? What are their goals? What are they looking for? What do they expect to get out of the negotiation? What do they stand to lose if they don't end up closing the deal with you? So ask yourself all these questions, all right? These are questions that are going to be guiding you through the negotiation. And as concerns you, know exactly what you want. Before going in for a negotiation, be clear on what you want, all right? Know your limits. Know what you can settle for and know what you can't settle for. That is to say, know the minimum you can go for, all right? Always prepare yourself as to what will you do next if things don't work out the way you had planned. That is to say, always have a plan B. So if things don't go as planned, what would you do next? Let's assume you went to see your boss for a salary increase, all right? If it doesn't work out, what do you do next? Did you plan on having a next job if the salary increase doesn't materialize? Did you actually look for another job and kept it on your awaiting list for you to try and see if your boss doesn't respond positively and you could then switch to the next job? Or what did you actually come up with as your plan B? Are you maybe seeing your supplier to negotiate for a discount and the supplier doesn't respond positively to it? So do you have another supplier that you sorted out already that could maybe offer you those same goods at a discounted price? So those are certain things you need to think of, all right? That's what we talk of when we talk of plan B. Plan B is simply what you are going to do in the worst case scenario. So those are some of the things you need to take in consideration before and during a negotiation. And one thing I want you to know also is that aside from having a backup plan or being ready to walk away, have you thought of what you are going to do if at all within the negotiation you find out that maybe things aren't going the way you expected, or maybe the direction in which things are going, you didn't foresee them, all right? So this is what you need to do. Feel free to reschedule, all right? You are living in a free world and no one is pointing a gun at you to do anything you don't want to do. So if at any point in time you feel that you aren't ready to continue with the negotiations or you aren't ready to push through, please reschedule. Reschedule and have your partners accept another meeting, all right? Reschedule another appointment because there is no feeling worse than the feeling of having sealed a bad deal or feel cheated in a business deal. So at any point in time, if you don't feel comfortable with the deal anymore, please reschedule. If you don't want to terminate the deal or put an end, put a full stop, or you don't want to withdraw or back off, please simply reschedule the meeting. For it is business, and with business, you've got the right to take your time. Now, the method doesn't matter, all right? So it could be a hard method, which is an extremely competitive approach, or a softer method, which is an extremely collaborative approach. So whichever approach you use doesn't matter. So most people even go for the principled method, which is basically a blend between the hard and the soft method. So there are different ways of approaching a negotiation, and in subsequent videos I am going to be walking you through exactly what you need to do in the different types of negotiations you will be embarking on, right? The reason why I am actually trying to dedicate some time to negotiations on the channel is because we've been encouraging you all to embark on production, and some of you need those production machines, and also you actually need deals, collaborations in order to make your business a success. There are a lot of opportunities that we've noticed that Africans abroad, for instance, are missing out on. That is the African diaspora, right? Are missing out on just simply because they don't know how to go about negotiating and actually making good money for themselves right there. So this video is suitable especially for the African diaspora because there are lots of untapped opportunities in Africa that they aren't exploiting. So that is all I had for you for today, but let me know whichever part of the negotiation process you would love me to cover next. For like I said, negotiation is actually a very, very broad topic. So whichever part of negotiations you would love me to cover, let me know in the comment section. So please do well to like this video if you forgot to like it, and also share it with as many people as possible. For I would love a lot of people to be educated on how to properly negotiate and get good business deals. So thanks for watching this video.